Quit Prime 2023.
Twisted.
This is what I'm hearing right now is people are like, I'm going to quit Prime. I can't make no money here. And I'm going to tell you right now, it doesn't matter where you're at. Freight is down right now. I didn't want to get into this video too much and talk about this much because I've been hoping and positive that it was going to pick back up really fast. I was like, the first quarter is going to be slow, always is slow. I didn't figure it was going to be this slow. Now, with that being said, if you're not getting much freight here at Prime, we have contracts. We have a lot of different ways we book freight and stuff like that. If you're not having a good time here, it might not be better on the other side. Now, I know what a lot of people are saying right now, man. I'll quit Prime and I'll go to this other company and I'll see if I can make it better there. Or if I don't like it there, I'll just come back. Well, the thing is right now at Prime, if you quit and you're all like, you know what, I'm going to quit because I can't make no money here and I will be back if I don't like it here. The whole thought process is bad because right now you have to have this outstanding perfect record, and like if there was one person that said, "Hey, you know what? He got this one load there late, or he got a critical event whenever he first started out. Yeah, well, he was here for 4 years, haven't got none, but the second day he was in his own truck, he got a hard break or something like that. Odds are they're probably not going to hire you back because, and look, I like that. Like, I do like loyalty here. You know, I'm big on loyalty. I like people that are loyal. People that are not loyal to you, know, how good of a friend are they really, or how much do they really have your best interest in mind to begin with? If you go to that other company, you need to do a ton of research on it. And I'm telling you, the freight's not going to be as good over there. Right now, I highly suggest going to another company that's not Prime. I really, really would try to tell you, find you a W-2, like a company driver position, something like that. Because let's face it, right now, the lease guys, they're having a hard time. The brokers are that are booking the load, you know, they're taking what they can get. It's cutthroat out there. So you got people underbidding each other, and like people that are buddy with the brokers. Like, you're at the bottom of the food chain when you're going out there. You are getting to know these brokers that you have to deal with and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, they're all like, well, my buddy Bob over there, Bob, he's been driving for me a long time, and then you're coming at the first time I'm meeting you. Who do you think's going to get the load? Bob's going to get the good load. They're going to give you the low paying one that they're all like, you know what? I don't know how this dude's going to do, because people built relationships with brokers and stuff like that. Also, being at the bottom of the food chain at a brand new, like you're brand new to that company, how likely are they going to give you the good loads whenever times are tight out there? They're going to be kind of looking out for their guys that been with them, that's been loyal to their company for a long time. So it's really it's a mess right now in the trucking world. I believe that it is getting better, but I don't see it picking up too fast. Now, I'm not trying to discourage anyone coming here. I'm talking to the guys that are like, I'm quitting Prime right now because Prime, I'm not making any money. Also, look, I will tell you a story right now about a lease driver that said, man, I'm going to refuse these loads. He had some loads coming out of California, and they only paid $1.50 a mile. So he said, you know what? I'm just going to hit that reject button. I'm in California. There's better freight here. I'm going to get something better. So boom, they didn't have nothing else for him till the next day. Another $1.50 load somewhere else. Rejected that. They didn't have no loads for him that day. Then the third day, they paid him $1.70 to get out of there. So he was like, I'll just take it. $1.70, that's the best they can do. Like, I'm taking it. You got to remember that you sat there for 2 days. 2 days. That's 2 days, no pay. Then he got a load down to somewhere around Texas, and he got another load, and it had a big deadhead on it. And he's like, you know what? I'm not Like, it doesn't make sense. With the deadhead on this load, I'm not making enough what I want to make. So he rejected that too. So that's 3 days on that paycheck that he wasn't working. At the end of the week, he gets his paycheck and he calls me and he's all like, man, I feel like I'm going to cry. I worked all week. And he told me how his week went and how he rejected loads. And I said, bro, right now you do not want to be rejecting loads because freight's not as plentiful as it used to be. You know, anyways, rejecting loads have never been a good idea, in my opinion. Like that load has to really, really affect you, put you in a miserable place and not pay nothing to go there where there's no freight at. So whenever that would happen, maybe there's a reason to reject a load like that. Or maybe you're going on home time and the load is sending you the opposite way. I can see that being a reason why to go home. But just hitting a reject button because you're all like, man, I ain't doing that load. It doesn't pay me $4 a mile. I'm rejecting it. Not all loads are going to be the best right now. Take what you can get to keep the truck moving. That is my best advice right now. Also, during this time, the strong will survive and become stronger. This is a true test of your trucking ability. If you can save money and fuel, make sure y'all are very safe with this fuel. Start saving money on the fuel. Stop driving the top speed of the truck to get somewhere. You just save about driving the top speed all week. You save about 4 hours a week whenever you could slow it down some and get better fuel mileage and save you some money right there. Extra 4 hours. What's that really going to do for you? It's not going to do too much for you. Take your time getting into these places. You don't know how long you're going to have to wait in between loads. So why rush there and get there so fast thinking that you're going to have another load right after that one? Be smart with it. Run slower miles, get better fuel mileage. Right now, you're going to learn how to save money. That's what you need to be learning right now. You guys starting during this time, during this slow time, you guys are going to be super successful once you make it through this because you're not going to be used to getting that big paycheck that everyone was used to getting in the last few years. So you're going to learn how to manage your money. You're going to learn how to save money. You're going to learn how to be smarter with it. Do I need a new truck right now? Can the new truck wait? Am I going to buy a new house? Am I going to wait on it? Am I going to save up more money? The key to most of the success is going to be buying stuff fully, like not having payments. Like whenever you are able to save up enough money to just buy something and not have a payment on it, that's going to be a lot better than using credit cards and stuff like that, because now you're getting yourself into debt. And if you survive, you guys that started your own fleets this year or in the past few years, you have your own fleets. I've talked to a couple guys, and what I will tell you is you are having rough times. I've heard different stories. I've seen different stuff. It's hard times right now, and you're having issues, and it's a struggle. But I'm telling you, if you can survive this year and this hot spot right here, or this bad time in trucking, if you can get through this bad time in truck, whenever you get out of this, we get out of this dip and go up. Oh, you're gonna be happy that you stuck in there and fought through it, because you start making the good money again. Trucking is always up and down. It's always going to be bad. It's always going to be good. It's going to go back and forth. It's going to fluctuate. Whenever it's good, we're hiring more drivers. We're hiring more drivers. We're growing. We're adding trucks onto our fleets, stuff like that. We're growing big. And then whenever we come back off that hill, it's like, man, I shouldn't have bought all this equipment, because now, like, I have got all these extra drivers to run all that extra freight out there. Now it's slowed down. So now I got too many drivers and not enough freight. It's always going to happen. It's always up and down. If you learn how to survive it, if you come out here and learn how to survive it now during this rough time, then you're going to be able to succeed and by far pass people whenever the times are good again. Be positive about it. Like, keep your heads up. You know, be smart about what you do out there. Be cautious with your fuel. Save your fuel costs as much as you can. There's a lot of things that you can do to be more successful. And right now is the perfect time. Really, really pay attention and learn how to be more successful. Remember, at the end of the day, knowledge is power. Like, comment, and subscribe. And this is my opinion. This is how I feel. This is what I think about. I really didn't want to get into this video, but I did anyway. So there you go. Still enjoying the great content? Click that next video right there to keep yourself informed. Knowledge is power. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to every video. Also, make sure that you're dropping that referral code on that driver application, COXDJO.